different programs. And you can also find the information here. And just an update about meetings. Our next regularly scheduled city council meeting is December 18th. And starting the next year, council meetings will move to 5 p.m. on Tuesdays. And the first meeting that will have this new schedule will be January 9th. So that is it from me. And happy holidays to everybody here. So back there's a couple of yeah, Maria has them next to you. So it has a gift that they asked for. So it can either be for the one I have is like a $25 gift card. Some of them says some requested slippers, some requested body lotions. You have different information on there. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alejandra. So Lori, just to clarify a little more information for you. So scarves and glove sets or hats, at City Hall outside of Parks and Rec is a Christmas tree that's loaded with these tags, and it lists gifts, but you can always get $25 gift cards and drop them at the senior center, usually Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. They're there a little later, but the door sometimes is locked. Yes. Yes. So those are on the cards. All right. And any other questions before I say any more? No? Okay. From City Council, we are meeting on the 18th, but after that, have a really Merry Christmas and Good New Year.
Thank you, Councilmember. Yeah, and we didn't have any questions on Zoom either. Okay, so next up we'll have our treasurer's report. Treasurer Miss Kaye Zerbes. Sorry, looking around. She's making her way. I can tell jokes, but I'm not very good at telling jokes, so I'll spare you guys. Got one. All right, there we go.
Okay, well, it's nice to see everybody here. Oh, okay, we still have them coming in. That's good. Well, we have $3,215.80 in the bank account. So that's nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Some good news. Oh, yep, go ahead. Ooh. All right, let's go. Marco, can you pull the spreadsheet up? Sorry, I don't have it off the top of my head. Marco, do you happen to have the number that Pablitos raised for themselves? We actually didn't ask for a kickback from Pablitos, but if you guys were there that night, I think you would recognize they did really, really well. And I think they were able to meet some of their fundraising goals for the year, which was really exciting. Okay, so sorry, I was looking in the wrong place. So we raised over, there we go. That's 1,900 and then a $300 kind of donation. So 2,200. We got about 530, 3K there. Sorry if my math is not great, guys. 2,800, 3,200, 4,200, 4,300. And you guys please yell at me if my math is off. So it looks like we raised over $3,000 for the fiesta. We did have some pretty high costs that we want to rein in next year. For example, we have way too much lighting that we bought for the fiesta that we can reuse and probably loan out to some other community events now for free. So we're kind of looking at the silver lining. It was a very successful event. Right before we had it, we only had $400 in our bank account. So we're going to do it better next time, but I think it was a great event and all. I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Thank you. And honestly, Marco and Yvonne in the back, they did a lot of heavy lifting. So if everyone could just give a big round of applause to them. Awesome. Okay. Any other questions on the budget? Going once, going twice. No hands are up on Zoom. Okay, great. So some more good news. GPAC report. There isn't one. So that's gonna save us some time as well. Okay. And then our West Side resources report. I think we accidentally left off the agenda. My apologies. There is a holiday bazaar happening on 12/16, which is a Saturday. It's an artisan market. There will be teens selling goods from the maker space. So if you guys want to support a great cause, head on over Saturday on the 16th from 12 to 5 p.m. And it's at Pacific Wonderland and Sundown Studio. So we'll send a follow-up email with this information as well. Our second event that we want to mention, or actually I guess it's more of an update, there is the ACP enrollment. I believe there was, if you could just go to the email. Or I can put that as part of new business as well. Going to my computer. No? Okay. Well, I'll punt that update for now until they have time in the back. In the meantime, how about we have open comment period? If anyone's interested, any issues, anything, any reflections on the year? All right. Okay, so Ventura Avenue Library, Saturday, January 27th. It's a partnership with the Library Broadband Consortium of the Pacific Coast. So basically, this is free resources for the community. As you can see, there's free reduced price school lunch, Medicaid, WIC, SNAP, EBT, SSI support, Lifeline, more. You can reach out to the executive director at the Westside Community Development Corporation. Her email is director@westsideventura.org. So this is ACP enrollment activity that's happening again Saturday, January 27, 2024. So and that's at the Avenue Library. Huh? Oh. 1 second. I have to admit, I don't have the specific details, so I'm happy to follow up if I fail to answer any of your questions. Oh. Yeah.
This is not a city council issue. It's a West Side invitation from the Ventura Land Trust, Friday, December 8th and Monday, December 11th from 4 p.m. till, I believe, 7. The Ventura Land Trust leadership will be at the Avenue Library in the Simpson Avenue office door to get feedback from the community about what we want to see them do here in our area with parks and pathways and everything. And that's this coming Friday and then Monday after.
Oh, was that for? Oh, no, wait, park over.
4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Is that when those don't cover financially and your insurance doesn't cover for, like if a person needs a wheelchair, they're in the old wheelchairs, how would they find funding to get electric chair?
I don't have a good answer for you. I'm sorry. I'm wondering, Miss Yvonne, if you would have an answer to that or know where to get. Oh, I think she's little. Do you? Oh, okay. Or here, do you want to? She didn't have a question. It was basically like, where would you prefer we supposed to get funding for, like, the chair of the state?
I don't have an answer, to be honest with you, specifically on where to go. However, if you visit us at WCDC during normal business hours and the lights are on, somebody is always there. The doors are unlocked when there's two of us in the office for safety. If the lights are on and the door is locked, it just means that for safety, only one of us is inside. So appreciate your patience with that. If those hours do not work out for you, I want to remind everyone that your executive board members, it was your chair's idea. We have office hours where we all volunteer our time to the community at the WCDC office on Wednesdays from 6:30 to 8:30. Every single Wednesday, somebody is there. Thank you. But we will figure it out if you come to us.
Well, you know, for the immediate moment, you can contact the Methodist Church here in Ventura on Santa Clara Street. They'll give you a phone number and a person to speak to at their Camarillo storage facility. They receive all kinds of medical equipment from people as donations, people who no longer need the equipment or who have passed from this world. And they give it free to people to use while you're working through the system of getting insurance or replacing your necessary medical items. So it's the Methodist Church. I'm sorry, I don't know the name or the phone number, but on Santa Clara, almost at Chrisman.
Did you have any other questions?
The thing for the parks,
Uh-huh.
you know, what is that money going to be used for? Like, I go up to Cemetery Park and there's no restrooms.
Oh.
I go here or there. So certain areas I go because there are restrooms. Like I'd like to see like the restroom that is at Kellogg Park being having one put over at Cemetery Park or anywhere else. My other thing was the beach fronts, the sand being eroded, and how to be on go to those committees and give ideas.
So some of those ideas you can bring to West Side Community Council meetings, and they usually will have ways to reach out. There's always at least one city employee at the meeting. I'm at the meetings as much as I can be, and I will come and give you my business card. You can email city council, particularly about the parks and the bathrooms, so that we pass it on to the people who can work on it immediately or bring it to a meeting.
And we coordinate with other districts and their councils as well. So if there's issues that you're seeing that we can partner with another community council, we're happy to bring that up as well. So I mean, just make sure you have your name and email address so we can put you into our email chain, and then we can send you updates, and then the two-way channel is open, of course. Any other questions? Or yeah, go ahead, Lori. Oh, a mic is being run over to you.
Hello, I'm Lori Steinhauer. I'm a former chair and board member with the Community Council, and I wanted to give a pitch about what the Land Trust is doing, what Councilwoman Campos shared about what the Ventura Land Trust is going to be doing this Friday, December 8th, and Monday, December 11th at the library from 6 to 8. And I think the more any of us can weigh in our West Side vision that the West Side community has created 10 years ago and has revamped in the past few years or over the past 20, 15 years, we say we've had a vision and we've worked with the Land Trust and the city and the county to see the botanical gardens, that whole trail network that the Land Trust has been acquiring, the hills all the way from Harmon Canyon to Arroyo Verde, to the botanical gardens, down to connect to the river to the bike path, and Hi Kathy Bremer has gotten great grants for our community to have a Ventura River Trail go all the way up to Ojai. So in our vision, and anybody who feels passionate about this or anything else, we visualize a connectivity for nature to go all the way from the mountains to the ocean, to the river over there. Also, any sort of acquisition of land or preservation of land over in Cañada Larga, those have all been areas of interest. So I think anything we can all do to go share that interest with the land trust at those meetings would help reinforce our vision. And if any of you have any other visions of your own, I think it's a great opportunity because they are trying to preserve our beautiful nature we live in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here tonight. Happy holidays, everybody.
Thank you, Lori. Any other comments tonight? Okay, so we'll move along to old business. So we usually put up our city service request information. We have on the agendas back there as well, we have phone numbers for the potholes, streetlights, graffiti, if there's a tree limb obstructing a sidewalk, how to replace garbage cans, how to report illegal dumping, shopping carts, etc. So these are the phone numbers. You should have them in your email as well, and we will provide follow-up information. If anyone would like to add a service line that we think that deserves to be on this agenda, let us know and we will add it in. But just an FYI, we've been all doing a very good job of calling the hotlines and then following up with an email. And then when city staff asks if we've called the hotlines, we say yes, because that's the community, we know to do that. So very, very grateful to see that happening, and everyone is maximizing the community services that are offered. Mhm. Okay. Okay, so what's the date? On the 8th? Friday the 8th. It starts at 6 p.m. That's the correction for the record. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yeah. Everyone, if you please go ahead. Okay, the libraries. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. So between 6 and 8 p.m. Avenue Library. And Liz, you said which door what was? Third floor. Third door. Sorry. Okay, got it. Thank you. Third door down. Thank you. Ventura Avenue. Whew, getting it in there some way. Please feel comfortable. Like while we're discussing, you guys can get food, please. And then I had on here as well, we were going to certify the nominations. This is more so intended if anybody would like to be on the board and didn't have a chance. Our attendance was pretty light. So yes, Casey.
Ron and Jane to join us. Please raise your hand for them.
Would you guys like to join the board? Ron, would you like to join the board? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Anyone else from the floor, just so we could catch everybody at one time?
Please note that there's so many people that are supporting Ron and Jane and John. And I'm very pleased with the community that they are joining us. Is there anyone else that you guys have in mind? Francisco, Maria, ¿tienen alguien ustedes a sugerir?
Maria and Francisco are already on the board. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, Okay, all right, that works for me. So Ron, you're officially signed up. All right. All members, if you vote in favor of the board at large, which includes myself, Pete, Marco, Yvonne, Kaye, Francisco, Maria. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Orlando is on the board. Please let me know if I missed you. Anyone? Okay. Thank God. Casey as well. So please vote aye at this time. Aye. Thank you. Okay, congrats, you're on the board, Ron. It's okay. So now we will officially potluck. So go ahead. We already did our new announcements, new business comments. If there's any other things anyone would like to say, otherwise I'm going to adjourn the meeting. Oh, okay, got one. Oh, you got one. He's faster than me.
I feel really blessed that nobody is dropping bombs on me today.
Thank you.
The same for the rest of the world.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. One last thing before I forget. So Bell Arts is selling the ornaments in the back here. So on this rack over here, they're $20. You pay using this link on the wall. These are all created by the children of our community, $10. And then there is a donation jar here that you can put your payment into. I'll move it when I have two hands available. And then over here as well, there's a artist ornaments for sale as well. I believe this is $20. You pay using the QR code as well. So all proceeds go to Bella Arts, this wonderful place where we have wonderful community memories. So was there a hand for a suggestion, announcement, any new business I missed? Okay, going once, going twice. I'm gonna go over and check Zoom. All right, so that being said, our next meeting is January 3rd at 6:30. Thank you everybody for coming, and we're adjourned. Let's potluck.